Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who stands out to you, EK?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Jake Arrieta will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in
the curveball. And it's one of those 12-6 curveballs, a big downward break. We'll see how much break he has in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about elite defensive outfielders, this guy's at the top of anyone's list. Jason Hayward can cover ground. He's got an unbelievable arm. And when you're talking about defensive run save, there aren't a lot better.
Odubel Herrera will come forward to lead things off as this NL Division Series is about to take flight.
And these guys come in here on a high following their wild card victory. So even though they won't have the home field advantage, they do have that momentum going for them and a postseason win under their belts already.
To short. Russell has it. A quick out number 1.
Out in second, center fielder
Charlie Blackmon will stand in, one of the heroes of the wild card game victory that got him into this division series.
Yeah, he had some pressure-filled at-bats in that ball game. He delivered in a big way.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Arrieta's got his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. To third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
batting third baseman
Nolan Arenado will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Carlos Gonzalez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls a strike zone.
And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already, give me something to hit.
In there on the corner, 3-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward, still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Standing in now, number 27.
Number 27.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's now 2-0 Colorado. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Marcus Stroman gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face.
because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Jason Hayward comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jason Hayward.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken, now it's 0-2.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat, and that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
Right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, third baseman, Chris
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Anthony Rizzo gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game 1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Victor Martinez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Ground ball right into the shift. Zobrist is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, catcher, Ryan Pena.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Pena. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Hit hard to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 52.
Ichiro Suzuki into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Martinez in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 5th.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Addison Russell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Arenado is there for it. 2 down.
Batting 6th, catcher, Miguel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped to first. And Victor takes this one himself, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. Colorado's out in front, 2-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Marcus Stroman set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Arrieta's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there, 3-2 now.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Odubel Herrera will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Russell fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But they're on top 2-0. Ben Zobrist will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Grounded to first. Martinez has it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 8, pitcher, Jake
Digging
Arrieta.
in, Jake Arrieta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Well, that's going to bring some folks up to the top steps of the dugout. Anytime you hit the opposing pitcher, whether it's unintentional or not, you're setting yourself up for some possible fireworks down the road.
Here's Shane Victorino now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And his command is starting to deserve, and then follow that up by falling behind the next hitter. But that's what we're seeing.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Line drive to left. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ichiro is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Chris Bryant stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters, make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Nolan Arenado is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Arrieta into the windup. First pitch on the way. A little bouncer. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. Russell gloves it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, number 27.
Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to the right. Pereira takes it in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he got him.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Addison Russell in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He spoils another one and will do it again. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the third out. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Victor Martinez heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
First baseman, Victor Martinez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Stepping in, Brian Pena, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Oh, that grounder got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So a runner at first with one man gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Arrieta sets. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Stroman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, and it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it won't be in time as Ichiro's able to take second with ease.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's in the scoring position now with that stolen base.
1-1. Here it comes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're up 2-0. Miguel Montero will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Sent on the ground out to second. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Ben Zobrist stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Inside.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here, and that's a called strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. After it is Blackmon. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope,
and that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Odubel Herrera will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Out in front of it, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Well, this is a ground ball pitcher, but what happens when you get a lot of ground balls? Well, occasionally they're going to find a hole out there for base hits. So now you've got the leadoff hitter aboard, and this is in a position where they may be thinking about running.
Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Ready with the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. Hit on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And, you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Nolan Arenado will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and there were 2 down. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Number 27 strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
This might be a situation where a little time in the video room pays off. They know this is a guy that'll throw that curveball early in the count, so it looked like he was waiting for it, and he'll drive in a run here on the double.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Travis Wood will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Travis Wood.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting,
Brian Pena stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Rockies lead this one 5-0. Shane Victorino will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
That evens it up 1-1. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
the right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 0-2 count and the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 home. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Ichiro has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Chris Bryant will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And it's grounded foul. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
And that misses. 2-1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ichiro Suzuki is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Number 52, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Into the box, Marcus Stroman. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Well, this is textbook baseball right here. He's got the lead already, and now he moves another man into scoring position, and that could hopefully give himself even more of a cushion to work with.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Now batting, center fielder
Charlie Blackmon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wood sets. First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Nolan Arenado strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Rockies lead it 6-0. Anthony Rizzo steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's
Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Shoots this one to first. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
First offering on its way. A fastball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. Just gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Addison Russell, first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
0-1's the count.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
A little low. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the catch is made, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Miguel Montero will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that 2-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
Blackman going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The run scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Zobrist is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Jorge Soler will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Denny Farquhar will get the ball looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
Denny Farquhar. Now batting, left fielder.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
2 out here and a runner at second. Chopped toward the second baseman. Pereira is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 6-2. Justin Grimm will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Justin Grimm.
Carlos Gonzalez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
In now, number 27. As he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Shane Victorino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shane Victorino.
He's set, and the pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is in time. Victorino is retired, and there's one away.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 put out for good measure.
Jason Hayward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
3-0 now.
Wow. He can't believe it out there on the mound. I mean, these last 3 pitches, they have all missed by inches.
Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Chris Bryant will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I'll tell you, this manager, he's probably seen enough. The 2 things you've got to avoid, walks and errors, and we've seen both here this inning.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Anthony Rizzo will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
Rizzo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber steps up now with the bases loaded and his guys down by 4. That makes him, of course, the potential tying run, so we'll see if he swings for it here.
Oh, you know he's going to get his money's worth if he gets a pitch to hit. But he's also got to be sure to not try to do too much up there. A base hit makes this deficit a whole lot more manageable.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
To 2-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from not coming through.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, bases loaded. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Brian Pena digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ichiro Suzuki digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants this in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Kemp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Tony Kemp.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Victorino is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Rockies lead this one 6-2. Jake McGee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
striding in to start the ninth, Miguel Montero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, number 47.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Hot shot to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Catcher,
Tommy La Stella will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
La Stella.
Chopper foul. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Shane Victorino gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
We got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now. And hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we've seen stranger things happen.
Jason Hayward will stand in now. And hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Full count. 3-2.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top.
Team is so important in the postseason. But this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 6-2. So long from Wrigleyville.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon.